Hi everyone, here's our reading lesson for HMH for September 9th, Wednesday. All right, let's see, we are talking about characters. So what are characters? Characters are the people that are in the story. So we're talking about the external traits and the internal traits of different characters. The external traits are what we see: the character's hair, clothing, height, the facial expressions. Facial expression means like happy, sad, mad, right? So in the actions, that's what somebody is doing. So those are the external traits. The internal traits are thoughts and words, or how they're feeling. So the character's personality shows through the thoughts and words and feelings. So the internal traits is how they're feeling on the inside, and the external traits is how they look physically on the outside. Okay, let's remember that, because we're about to read a story and we are going to talk about the characters of that story. Before we start reading the story, I want us to go over the central idea one more time. So what is the central idea? It's the same thing as main idea, and that's the topic or thing that the story is about. Central idea, the most important idea or point about the topic is the central idea. And always, when you tell me what the central idea is, I'm always going to ask you, what's your supporting evidence? What's your evidence? How do you know that? What's your evidence? Your evidence is going to be either details or facts or examples in the story that tell about the central idea. Okay? All right, so we're going to read the story today, Meet the Dogs of Bedlam Farm by John Katz. Am I pronouncing that right?
Meet the Dogs of Bedlam Farm.
Bedlam.
John Katz.
Bedlam Farm. All right. Introduction. Bedlam Farm is in upstate New York. It is the place where John Katz lives and was inspired to write many of his best-selling books about his life and his dogs. He is also a photographer and hospice volunteer. He has kept various animals there, but primarily Bedlam Farm is a place for writing. This is the story of the 4 dogs that live on Bedlam Farm. It's a nice introduction. Aw, there they are. Look at the 4 little cute doggies. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's read about them. In the morning, after mist has cleared from the path, 4 dogs go out together for their first walk of the day. They circle and sniff the wet ground carefully, listening and seeing things that only dogs can sense. The dogs are called Rose, Izzy, Frida, and Lenore, and they all live on Bedlam Farm. They stay together, circling, never running off. They are a happy group. Their tails wag when they see one another, but it wasn't always this way. Rose, Izzy, and Frida are working dogs. They all have jobs to do. Let's look. What's their jobs here? What are they doing? Rose herds sheep. So she herds the sheep. She tells them where to go and when to go. Izzy visits sick people. So she's probably like the dog we read about yesterday, those caring dogs. All right. Frida guards the farm when she's not causing trouble. So she's the guard dog. Lenore lives on the farm too. What is her job? Meet the dogs and find out. Rose. Put my face up here. Oh, look at all those cute sheep. Rose. Rose came to the farm when she was 6 months old. Every day she helps with farm chores. She goes out into the pasture and herds the sheep. Let's talk about her external. So we're going to go back to this anchor chart. Her external traits. What do we see when we see Rose? We see that she's black and white, that she's furry, soft, has big brown eyes, right? We see all those things. What are her internal traits? What are her thoughts and feelings? Okay, let's see. She came to the farm when she was 6 months old. Every day she helps with farm chores. She goes out into the pasture and herds the sheep. So it doesn't really tell us anything about her internal, right? What she feels. She might be a dog that's good at direction, though. Rose is a border collie. She is a serious dog, a smart dog, a hard-working dog. Those are all her internal feelings. So she is a serious dog, a smart dog, a hard-working dog. She did not always play or cuddle like Lenore does. She's a serious dog. Oh, let's look at this picture. Lenore is different from Rose. Lenore is careful and fun-loving. She would rather eat than work. She would rather play than chase sheep. She taught Rose how to play hide and seek, wrestle, and chase a ball. Now Rose knows how to have fun too. Rose helps with farm work. Izzy and Frida are busy too. What is Lenore's job? What is Lenore's job? If Lenore isn't helping herd the sheep, what is she doing? How does Lenore look from the outside? She's dark brown, she's shiny, she has big flappy ears, right? Probably a bigger dog. That's externally, I'm sorry. Internally, she's loving and she's kind and she likes to play, right? She doesn't like to work. She likes to play and eat. Let's read about Izzy. Izzy is also a border collie. His story is sad at first. He was abandoned and had lived outside for years. Most of the time, he ran back and forth along a fence. He ran there so much he created a deep trench. It took a long time and lots of love and patience before Izzy learned to be calm and feel safe. But he did. Aw, Izzy's cute. Izzy's externally, he has black and white hair, right? He has a bigger tail, furry. Internally, he's patient, right? He's not trustworthy right away. I mean, he's not going to trust them right away. It took him some time because he came from a sad home. Now, Izzy is a therapy dog who visits sick people in their homes and hospitals and in nursing homes. He helps people feel better. Aw, what a cute dog. Oh, let's look at these dogs. Leonore and Izzy Izzy's first friend. She chewed on his head, shared her bones, and slept next to him on the floor. She showed him how to live in a house and eat from a bowl. Now Lenore likes to sneak up on Izzy and steal his treats and play tug-of-war. Every day, Izzy goes off to his job, helping people feel better. Rosie and Frida are busy too. But again, what is Lenore's job? Aw, Frida. Frida was a wild dog before coming to Bedlam Farm. She roamed the woods, eating berries and hunting for rabbits, squirrels, and chipmunks. She is very different from the other dogs on the farm. Frida is a bit scary. She is a big dog, part Rottweiler and part German Shepherd. When she barks, the ground shakes and animals run. Oh, that's a big dog. So Frida's external traits is brown. She has dark brown around her mouth and her neck. She has dark brown eyebrows. Those are kind of cute. She's the color of her fur is mostly black. She has light brown eyes, smaller ears, right? Internally, she's a powerful dog, right? She's one of those dogs that has a really loud voice and can be a bit scary. From the minute she arrived at Bedlam Farm, Frida started working. She guards the farm. She barks at strangers. She scares off foxes that try to eat the chickens and coyotes that try to eat the sheep. Sometimes she guards the farm too much and even scares the cats. So her job isn't to scare the cats. It's to protect the sheep and the rabbits and the chickens, not to be eaten by bigger animals, right? All right. I'm going to put my face up here. Every now and then, Frida becomes a wild dog again and runs off. Lenore goes out into the woods to find her and bring her back. When Frida is lonely, Lenore keeps her company and sleeps with her nose to nose. Lenore shows her how to be friends with the sheep and other dogs. Lenore shows Frida how to walk on the path in the woods and leave the squirrels and chipmunks alone. Even so, Frida is very busy guarding the farm. She works hard at her job. Rose and Izzy are busy too. But what is Lenore's job? Lenore, finally. Lenore is a black Labrador retriever. She looks for disgusting things to eat, mud to roll in, and people and animals to love. She came to the farm when she was just a puppy. Lenore is different. She doesn't guide the sheep like Rose does. She doesn't visit people who are sick like Izzy does. She doesn't guard the farm like Frida does. She licks the other dogs, touches noses, and wags her tail. Lenore makes dogs play and people smile. She makes sure that everyone is happy. So Lenore's job is to make sure everyone's happy. Thanks to Lenore, the dogs are a family. Every night after they have finished their work and taken their last walk of the day, they gather in the warm, cozy farmhouse to eat, rest, and share the smells, sights, sounds, and dreams of their busy day with one another. Rose remembers images of sheep and Izzy, the people he helps to feel better, and Freda, the many dangers she keeps away. Lenore does not have work to remember, but she does have a job. And her job is to what? To make everybody happy. Lenore is not as quick as Rose or as busy as Izzy or as strong as Frida, but she is a working dog. Her job is loving and accepting and having patience. And that may be the greatest work of all. That's adorable. So internally, she is patient, right? Okay, that's lovely. All right, let's go over some of the vocabulary words that we are going over that we should have went over to start with. That's okay. We'll switch things up sometimes. All right, so our make sure you take out your vocabulary word notebook, okay? All right, you're going to have to write these words down. We have 5 new words today. We have guards, serious, carefree, guide, and images. We have 5 new words, okay? So make sure you write them down. The first word is guards. Remember, I think it was Frida that guards the farm. What does it mean to guard? Look at these guys. They're guards. Guards. If someone guards something, he or she watches over and protects it. So to guard is to watch over and protect. Go ahead and write this down. If someone guards something, he or she watches over and protects it. Guards. All right, if you need more time to write that down, you can pause the video now. All right, the next word we have is serious. Serious. Does it look like they're playing? No, it looks like they're learning, right? When it's time to learn or read or write, is that a playful moment or a serious moment? Serious moment, right? So if you are serious, you do not joke around or play. Like in the picture, they're not joking around or playing. Look at them. They're serious. So I need you to write the word serious and then write the definition next to it. If you are serious, you do not joke around or play. So write just what's highlighted. You don't have to write anything else down, just that. Okay? If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video now. All right, moving on. The next word is carefree. Carefree. Look at that kid. He's just living his life carefree. Maybe like without a care, right? Not caring about what's going on around him. Maybe he's carefree. Let's see. He's just reading a book, enjoying his time on the hammock. If you are carefree, you are free of worries. You have nothing to worry about. So if you are carefree, you are free of worries. You have nothing to worry about. He's just really just chilling and sitting and, reading and enjoying his time. He is free of worries. So if you are carefree, you are free of worries. Go ahead and write this down. If you need more time, pause the video. All right, moving on. The next word we have is guide. Let's look at this picture. Guide. It looks like the mama elephant is guiding the baby elephant. Guide. What does that mean? What is she doing to the baby elephant? To guide means to show someone which way to go. She's guiding them. She's showing him, hey, come on, baby, let's go this way. Right? So, to guide means to show someone which way to go. If you need more time to write this down, pause the video now, please. All right, moving on. And the very last word is images. Images. Look at those pretty images the little girl is putting on the wall. Images. Images are pictures of something. So if you say, I have an image, you have a picture of something. It could be a drawing, or it could be like a real picture, like taken on a phone or something. That's called an image. Or a printed out picture. Those are images. So an image is, images are pictures of something. So if you need some time to write that down, pause the video now. If not, then that's all of our words for today. Tomorrow we'll start on the word munch. Ooh, I just gave you guys a clue on what we're doing tomorrow. Okay guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be online. Have fun reading.